So as we talked about in class on Wednesday, as we're getting ready to apply tape, we're gonna clean it first. So I've got a bottle of rubbing alcohol, got a cotton ball. I'm just gonna put the cotton ball on top of the rubbing alcohol bottle to get it to come out. And then the trigger point application here is gonna go in the upper traps. So we're cleaning the area with the cotton swab. It's important to let that completely dry before you put the tape on. And it's also good to note you should not blow on anybody. You wanna let it air dry. So I'm gonna get out my roll of tape. I'm gonna cut off a piece that's about 4 to 6 inches. And then, as we saw in the TheraBand video, you are going to round the edges. So now I've taken the piece and I cut it so that I trimmed the edges. As you go to tear the tape, as we talked about in class, I'm gonna hold it with the tape facing me, the adhesive on the other side, and I'm just gonna twist it a little bit. So when you look at the back, then you can see how the paper is up. When you put the tape on somebody, we don't wanna touch the adhesiveness. So I'm just gonna fold back the end so it's on itself. Fold back this. This is also a good demonstration to see the sine wave on the tape. As the area's dry, I can see that. Again, I'm gonna look for the hexagons that are on the TheraBand tape. For a trigger point application, we're gonna go with a 50% stretch. And this is what I was saying about using your thumbs. If you push your thumbs in the middle, it's not gonna go on even. So you want your thumbs parallel. We apply the base first. So I've got that 50% tension on there. Then I can go ahead, take the tape up on one side, peel up the other tail, and then as we talked about, you're gonna use the back end of the tape and you're gonna apply fast friction so that you can activate the adhesiveness. So in a nice application, when we use your thumbs, the way that I just demonstrated, the tape will go on nice and flat and there's no wrinkles on there. And we can see that we have 50% stretch. So that's how you apply one piece for trigger point. If you wanted to do the second, you would simply make it an X. And if you were doing the starburst, you would put the third piece on that way. So this is a taping application you're gonna use for trigger points. This is also the way that you'll apply the piece of tape that goes underneath the patella for the knee taping.